Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the International Seminar on Optimization of Artificial Intelligence in Various Sector, Opportunities or Threats. As we have already known that today we are gathering here virtually at Stikom Cipta Karya Informatika, Jakarta, Indonesia, within the framework of the International Seminar on Optimization of Artificial Intelligence or AI in various sectors. And in a few moments, we will start the agenda for this morning activities. I'm Baby Purnomo. I'll be the moderator for today's event. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as the first agenda of this activity, and we would like to respect our national anthem. Of course, in this case, we are not only coming from Indonesia, but also we invite guest speakers from the United States of America, the Philippines, and also Thailand. So to all of the audience who are now in the meeting room offline, we would like to kindly request you to stand. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Republic of Indonesia. The national anthem of the United States of America. the national anthem of the Kingdom of Thailand. Thank you. Yeah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now the next agenda is the report of the chairperson of the International Seminar Committee. We would like to please Ms. Tatinia Arda Rizky Amalia, Master of Computer Science. Ms. Lala, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Devi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, distinguished speakers, respected lecturers, dear students, and all honorable participants. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Tatinia Arda, serving as the chairperson of the organizing committee for the STIKOMCKI 2025 International Webinar. It is with great pride and gratitude that I welcome all of you to the STIKOMCKI International Webinar 2025 with the theme Optimizing Artificial Intelligence Opportunities or Threats. Today marks a historic moment for our institution as this is the first international webinar ever organized by STIKOMCKI. This milestone reflects our continuous commitment to expanding academic horizon and engaging with the global community in meaningful discussions about science, technology, and education. We are truly delighted to have an outstanding participation of approximately 200 attendees joining us from various institutions. Your presence signifies the growing importance of collaboration in higher education and research, especially in addressing global issues shaped by technology. Before we proceed, allow me to extend our warmest welcome and highest respect to two remarkable leaders whose guidance and vision have made this event possible. First, we are deeply honored by the presence of Dr. Mestra Betiel, the president of STIKOM Ciptakara Informatika. Thank you, Dr. Betty, for your strong leadership, continuous encouragement, and visionary guidance that have led STIKOMCKI toward international recognition and collaboration. Second, we would also like to warmly welcome Dr. Supriyatin, the chairman of the advisory board of the Ciptakara Informatika Foundation. Thank you, Doctor, for your continued support and inspiration in developing our institution's academic excellence and values. On behalf of the organizing committee and the entire academic community of STIKOMCKI, I would also like to express our deepest appreciation to our distinguished guest speakers who have graciously accepted our invitation to share their valuable insights and expertise. Dr. Felomino Gargar, Vice President of the Holy Child College of Butuan from Philippines, Dr. Kathleen Brown from the University of Illinois Chicago and founder of the Global Sun Academy from USA, Dr. Nico Irawan, Executive Director for International Affairs, Thai Global Business Administration Technological College from Thailand. Thank you, esteemed speakers, for your time, your expertise, and your willingness to share knowledge with our community today. To all participants, I invite you to make the most of this valuable opportunity, engage actively, share your ideas, and learn from our distinguished speakers. Let this event inspire new perspectives and foster future cooperation across institutions and borders. Before I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the organizing committee, the faculty members, and all staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring this event to life. Your dedication and teamwork are truly admirable. Once again, on behalf of STIKOMCKI, I warmly welcome everyone to the STIKOMCKI International Webinar 2025. May today's discussions be insightful, inspiring, and impactful for us. Thank you very much and enjoy the webinar.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Lala, for your speech. And next, our agenda is, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to kindly request the President of STIKOM Cipta Karya Informatika, Dr. Mesra Betty Yel, Master of Computer Sciences, to deliver a welcoming remarks. And so in this opportunity, it will be presented by Mr. Yuma Akbar, as the Vice President of STIKOM Cipta Karya Informatika. Mr. Yuma Akbar, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Baby. Honorable, the Chairman of Cipta Karya Informatika Foundation, Mr. Muhammad Farel Ardan, Bachelor of Engineering Science, Chairman of Advisory Board of the Cipta Karya Informatika Foundation, Associate Professor Dr. Supriyatin, SC, MM, all the Vice President, all the Head of Study Program, Lecturer, and student of STIKOM Cipta Karya Informatika. In this opportunity, I also would like to welcome our honorable guest speaker, Dr. Kathleen Brown from Global SEN Academy, USA, Dr. Filomeno Gargar from the Holy Child College of Butuan, the Philippines, and also Dr. Nico Irawan from Thai Global Business Technology College, Thailand. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to STIKOMCKI International Seminar. First of all, let me express my gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His grace and blessing, so that we can all attend this special event, namely the International Seminar with the theme Optimization of Artificial Intelligence in Various Sectors, Opportunity or Threats. As we all know, technology has been developing rapidly in recent times. It's bringing innovation that are transforming the way we live, work, and communicate. The current digital era is witnessing the latest technological development that we had a significant impact on various aspects of life. Technology has become inseparable part of human life in digital era. Over the past few decades, technological development have accelerated rapidly, creating innovation that we have transformed the way we interact, work, and live. From smartphone to artificial intelligence, technology continues to drive significant change across various sectors, including education, healthcare, business, and industry. One of the sectors most impacted by technological advancement is the business world. Many companies, both small and large, are adopting digital technology to improve operational efficiency and customer service. Digital transformation encompasses the use of cloud computing, big data, and automation, streamlining work process and decision making. Furthermore, E-commerce technology has opened up new opportunity for business to reach a wider range of consumer without geographical limitation. Therefore, we are raising topic related to artificial intelligence with the aim of making the audience more aware of the importance of studying AI. With many benefits, AI has to offer. People are expected to be able to take advantage of existing opportunities and prepare themselves to face the challenge of the increasingly dynamic digital era and using the AI more wisely because AI is not only supporting technology but also a strategic solution to create more inclusive, effective, and collaborating learning. Ladies and gentlemen, today, STIKOMCKI has invited renowned expert in the field of AI technology, and we hope the participant can make the best use of this opportunity to ask questions and discuss more detail with the speaker. To include my speech, once again, I would like to thank to Dr. Kathleen Brown, Dr. Filomeno Gargar, and Dr. Nico Irawan for taking this time to share their knowledge and experience with our participants. I hope today even will be provide insight for all in attendance regarding AI and business transformation. Thank you on behalf of President of Stikom Cipta Karya Informatika, Dr. Mesra BTL, DBA, Magister Computer. Thank you.
Mr. Yuma Akbar, for your speech. Yeah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us, to continue our agenda today by having a session with our guest speakers. The first guest speakers, we would like to invite Dr. Filomeno Gargar from the Holy Child Colleges of Butuan, the Philippines. But before that, of course, I would like to explain to you first about the background of Dr. Filomeno Gargar. Dr. Filomeno Gargar obtained Master of Arts in Teaching Guidance from Rizal Memorial Colleges, Davao City in 1985, and in 1996 he got a Doctor of Education from the University of Southeastern Philippines, Davao City. And he's also an alumnus of St. Francis Xavier College Seminary, the Regional Major Seminary of Mindanao, and the University of Southern Philippines. He is an eloquent speaker and prolific writer who became the outstanding alumnus awardee of the Iron State University in Region 11, the USEP. He is a fellow of the Psychological Association of the Philippines, a member of Chi Sigma Iota Counseling Academic and Professional Honor Society International, and a diplomat in behavioral medicine from the International Academy of Behavioral Medicine, Counseling and Psychotherapy, based in Colorado, United States of America. He is also a recipient of the Diamond Cross Award and the Lily Rosquita Roselle Counselor Leadership Award. He has extensive experience in the field of education, including as an assessor from the Regional Quality Assessment Team Commission on Higher Education. And he's also accreditor from the Accrediting Agency of Chartered College and Universities of the Philippines, 2004 to date. And now, Dr. Filomeno Gargar is also known as the Vice President of the Holy Child Colleges of Butuan, the Philippines. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think without further ado, please welcome Dr. Filomeno Gargar with the topic, How Does Artificial Intelligence Drive Innovation? So, Dr. Gargar, the floor is yours.
Madam Baby Puernomo, our facilitator in this international webinar. Dr. Suhendi, Dr. Mistra Betiel, the president of STIKOMCKI, the other speakers, Dr. Kathleen Brown, Dr. Nico Irawan, and participants of this webinar, good morning from the Philippines. Business leaders and educators are constantly challenged with innovation and staying competitive. Artificial intelligence offers a powerful solution for revolutionizing operations, improving user experiences, and uncovering growth opportunities. Succeeding with AI requires keeping pace with technological advancements and creating meaningful change to promote innovation. This is according to Gibson in 2024. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence was developed by computer systems to complete specific tasks that a human being generally does. These specific tasks are decision-making, speech and pattern identification, among others. Without you knowing it, you must have interacted with artificial intelligence in today's technology-driven world. In simplest terms, AI uses specific algorithms that create models instructing a computer system to complete particular tasks, such as song recommendations or translating from one language to another. This is according to Kolakowski in 2024. Here are some examples of artificial intelligence today that include the following, and I'm sure some of you are familiar with this. Number one, Google Translate. This uses algorithms to translate different languages. When you open your computer and it's expressed in your own language, automatically Meta would express it in English for everyone to understand. Another one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT uses LLMs or large language models to generate responses to questions for specific responses. Another one is Tesla. This can provide self-driving cars using computer vision. When we traveled to San Francisco, the United States of America, and Los Angeles a year ago, we are amazed with automobiles or vehicles or cars moving without drivers. And I personally said to myself, would I not be afraid riding on this car when there is no driver with me? And that is an example of Tesla, a product of artificial intelligence. Number four, Netflix. Many of us maybe are enjoying movies at home and watching Netflix. Netflix uses algorithms to generate recommendations to users based on their previously viewed television movies and television shows. AI in the workplace. Across many organizations, artificial intelligence is used or utilized each day. Using AI as an innovation tool for specific tasks that don't require human intervention can save time. Like in the medical industry, for example, using AI in the healthcare system can use robotics to assist with surgeries to help lower blood loss and infection risks. In my personal experience as a graduate in nursing, I had been serving in the surgical operations as a student in nursing. And at that time, we are using only the human resource in assisting surgeries in the operating room. And with the use of robotics, surgeries can help lower blood loss and even the risk for infection. In finance, by using AI, the finance industry can analyze data to detect issues that may alert them to fraudulent behaviors. Fraud can be avoided with AI. In education, AI can personalize learning experiences for students, adapting to their individual needs and identifying areas that may require additional support. In customer services, for example, when we book in a certain hotel, we are based in Jakarta and we like to book a hotel in the Philippines, AI-driven chatbots and virtual assistants are widely used in customer service. We can have responses to our questions right away with our computer. Customer service, as is AI-driven chatbots, would provide instant responses and handling routine queries. So you don't need to use the telephone anymore because with the use of your computer, all your questions about booking in a particular hotel can be provided right away. In terms of human resources, artificial intelligence assists in hiring process by screening resumes, conducting initial candidate assessments, and identifying potential fits for specific roles. Like whenever someone would apply for a job, when we know this person, the tendency of the human person is to accept those whom they know. And therefore, they could not be objective with their choices. But with AI, artificial intelligence, there are always exact assessments and people could be chosen which would fit for specific roles. How to use AI to accelerate innovation in your organization? AI and innovation can tremendously increase your efficiency. It creates a more significant effect when it comes to the inventions. AI and innovation can make many improvements, including the following. Number one, evaluation and selection of new ideas. AI can help businesses with thorough evaluations and make them a priority based on feasibility. With adequate data analysis, artificial intelligence can pinpoint which new ideas will be successful and which ideas still need more work. Second, improve decision-making. The standard decision-making process can be inefficient as relying on human analysis and conceding large data can be time-consuming and increase in the risk of human error. Artificial intelligence can use machine learning algorithms to help dig up new knowledge and present it accordingly. This will help biases that are primarily possible with humans. Improving decision-making is particularly important when it comes to hiring new employees and evaluating performances. By using AI for data analysis, organizations can ensure that their decision-making is based on specific criteria instead of options. Number three, risk management. AI can not only help analyze a lot of data, but specific tools can help identify risks with new data that include market and risk with operation. Algorithms can also identify risk scenarios that can help management make more informed decisions. Number 4, collaboration. Artificial intelligence can play a vital role in collaboration by giving organizations a platform for their teams to have proper communication and to effectively work together. Effective communication will even be possible when they're not in the same area, like what we are doing right now. With the use of virtual meeting tools, your organization can take advantage of a one-of-a-kind experience using translation features and noise cancellation. What we're doing in this international webinar is an example of that. Number 5, steady improvement. Artificial intelligence can play a vital role in the collaboration by giving organizations a platform for their teams to have proper communication and to effectively work together. Effective communication will even be possible when they're not in the same area. Like what happened in the Philippines recently in a portion of Davao Oriental, there was a 7.6 magnitude of earthquake that happened yesterday. And what happened even before the earthquake ended? We already have data on the internet and on the cell phones about the damage. You see, artificial intelligence is fast. Artificial intelligence, in simplest terms, uses computer science and data to assist with problem solving. Artificial intelligence, how is it used in innovation? AI can help automate specific innovation tasks, provide 3D models, and generate simulations. Number 3, AI can create new inventions. AI is quickly becoming popular with technology use and can create new content, even writing for humans. When you have certain requirements that you would need to accomplish, your AI offers the easiest way. And that's why in our students of Holy Child Colleges of Butuan during examinations, we do not allow them to bring their cell phones now. Why? Because in the examination questions, they may use the cell phone to help them answer the questions. So, in conclusion, the findings from the 2025 International Innovation Barometer makes it clear that AI is no longer just a future. It is already transforming how companies innovate today. From automating routine tasks to unprecedented speeds, AI is helping businesses achieve greater efficiency, reduce cost, and at the fastest time. As AI continues to evolve, its role in the innovation process will grow. Companies that invest in AI gain a competitive edge, not only by improving their research and development outcomes, but also by positioning themselves at the forefront of technological advancement. However, the challenges associated with AI, such as the risk on property and high cost of implementation, must be carefully managed. This is according to TARDEF in 2024. Artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize many industries, including healthcare, finance, transportation, information, and content sharing spaces, such as the internet, media, and social media. AI has huge potential to contribute to economic growth. To fully realize the benefits of AI and mitigate its risks, the following are needed. Number 1, this is very important. Collaboration between government, industry, and the academe is essential. I repeat, collaboration between government, industry, and the academe is essential. Second, Regulatory framework should be established to ensure ethical and responsible AI development. And third, international cooperation should be promoted to address global challenges posed by AI. Fourth, public engagement and education are also critical to promote awareness and understanding of impact on society. This is according to Chandra in 2025. And finally, the future of AI is both exciting and uncertain, but careful consideration and proactive measures with appropriate regulation can help create a world where AI is harnessed for the greater good of humanity. Working collectively to ensure that AI is used for the benefit of all people rather than a select few is vital. Through interdisciplinary collaboration and a focus on ethical considerations, AI has the potential to improve many aspects of our lives, while also mitigating potential risks associated with its use. This is all. Thank you and good morning to all participants, and good morning and thank you to all organizers of this international webinar.
Dr. Philomeno Gargar. Yeah, we give applause first to Dr. Philomeno Gargar. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. And I'm sure that all of the audience has already got a lot of questions yet to ask, but please keep it to the question and answer session. Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Stikom Cipta Karya Informatika also invites an expert in education and technology. She is Dr. Kathleen Brown from the USA. But before her presentation, let me introduce her to you first, that you will understand why we invite her to be one of our guest speakers. All right, this is the CV of Dr. Kathleen Brown. She is appointed to be a clinical assistant professor in special education, Purdue University Northwest, Hammond, Indiana. In 2008, she also received a visiting scholar program from Erasmus Mundus European Union Scholarship, which gave opportunity for her to study and work in 3 reputable universities, namely Roehampton University, London, Fontys University of Applied Science in Tilburg, the Netherlands, and Charles University, Prague, Czech Republic. In 2014, she was promoted to be associate professor by Northeastern Illinois University, Chicago, USA. And Dr. Kathleen Brown has a strong interest in the business world, which ultimately led her to build a successful business in the field of educational development. In addition to focusing on business and university teaching, she's also active in conducting research and serving as a paper reviewer for several research reports. And her skill in management, especially educational management, have made her trusted to support many international conferences, activities such as CEC International Convention in Boston, Massachusetts, and CEC International Convention in Kansas City in 2001. And currently, Dr. Kathleen Brown is known as the founder of Global SEN Academy, which is able to synergize the fields of education and business and always follows the developments from time to time, including the development of artificial intelligence. So, yeah, Dr. Kathleen Brown, yeah, welcome. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Kathleen Brown with the topic, how to prepare human resources to face the artificial intelligence challenges. So, Dr. Kathy, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Nazra Fediyel, the president of STIKOM, for this invitation, to Baby Poronomo, the Master of Ceremonies for this conference today, and to my fellow presenters, Dr. Filomeno Gargarg and Dr. Nico Arawan. I look so forward to listening to your presentation as well. My name is Dr. Kathleen Brown, and I'm here representing the Global Sun Academy. I am a retired professor from Illinois. I am now living in the California area. I live just north of Los Angeles. And it is Friday evening here. So I'd like to share my PowerPoint. Is that possible to do? Can you enable the sharing of my PowerPoint? Is it possible?
Yes, Dr. Kathy. Dr. Kathy, yes.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, and let me hit slideshow. So, can you see it? Anyone, can you see my PowerPoint? Yes?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I can
Is it?
see.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. The topic I'm going to be discussing today is preparing human resources for artificial intelligence. My focus will be on workforce development, targeting universities as well as K-12 or primary and secondary schools, as we call them, institutions. I hope to discuss and explain ideas that will enable people who are currently involved in higher education as students and professors to prepare for the structural changes that are currently being realized, as well as potential shifts in the workforce of the near future. In addition, I plan to talk about how K-12 schools are preparing learners for artificial intelligence. I'm going to avoid discussing the ethics of AI or potential detrimental outcomes from the use of large language models in society as a whole. I avoid these topics because artificial intelligence is here already. And I prefer to consider how to prosper and use AI to improve our lives and careers. So I will not address many of the inherent problems associated with AI, although there are many. For instance, it sometimes has questionable accuracy. I believe it's critical for all AI users to question and verify results given by AI tools. So I'm going to begin by talking about what AI does well. And I'm supported by Dr. Gargar's discussion of some of these topics, and I agree. The various functions that we can rely on AI to do with a high level of performance in its current iteration. So overall, artificial intelligence is well suited to identifying patterns from large data sets, looking at various sequences, or finding connections between variables. These tasks can be and are currently employed in medicine, where we can use AI to detect disease early. In financial systems, AI is enabling the prediction of future market trends and flagging fraud detection for consumer protections, for instance. In e-commerce, it's used for personalized pricing and inventory management for businesses. In climate science, AI is enabling preparedness for natural disasters and looking at trends in weather and climate. In industry, AI is forecasting equipment maintenance needs. And in surveillance, AI is currently used to potentially prevent attacks in the cyber world as well as in the actual world. All of these functions are utilizing AI to make this work more efficient. But there are some things that AI does not do well, at least not yet. Some of these things that AI cannot provide are creative thinking and innovation. AI cannot achieve emotional intelligence, companionship, moral judgment, self-awareness, and consciousness. It cannot generalize information, and it cannot, as of now, identify outdated or unrefined data. Now, some of these functions are being attempted in various platforms and have been explored in science fiction. For example, some AI companies are offering chatbots that are testing the ability to provide companionship. But there are many indications and sad stories about significant problems in using AIs to supplant caring human interaction. My sincere hope is that these tasks will always be the purview of human beings. In the domain of human resources, there are several tasks that we see currently being performed by AI. The first is in resume screening, where AI reads hundreds of resumes quickly in order to find the best candidates and rule out those who are unqualified for various positions. Chatbots answer employees' questions about benefits and policies in a 24/7 environment. In human resources, AI is being employed to offer predictive analytics to help identify which employees may want to leave their jobs or might be suited for promotion, or who may be underemployed, and then through performance tracking to give managers better insights into the team's productivity. AI will have a significant impact on university students and people who are currently involved in training to become professionals in multiple fields of expertise. The World Economic Forum predicts that 6 in 10 current workers will need training in the next 4 years. This idea forecasts multiple job changes for young people and that this will be accelerating in our future. The prediction is that tenure in a career or job, meaning the length of time that people stay in those roles, will be about 3 years before a major role change will be realized. This is now the new evolving training arc. For members of my generation, and perhaps some of the people who are presenting today, we garnered an education that was specific for our career, and with limited upskill opportunities, we used those skills for the length of our career. The near future, or we might be there already, is that all of you who are new to the workforce will be learning a skill, then you'll earn, then that pattern will repeat. You will constantly be learning, earning, learning, earning. You will constantly be learning new tasks, new abilities, new skills, and then you'll be able to earn based on what you have recently learned. This new training and skill acquisition will be continuous throughout your working lives. So, how can these new patterns of training be able to enable learners in the future to be successful in AI environments? Several scholars have discussed T-shaped learners. Huxley said, that's the quote at the bottom, "Try to learn something about everything and everything about one thing." That can be illustrated as the bottom of the T as having expertise in a field. But the most important here is to have the ability to collaborate across disciplines, or the general knowledge that enables you to see connections across various fields. So what they're saying is that we would enable people who can innovate over various silos of expertise and incorporate those together. So this is a pattern of learners who excel in sophistication and human skills, have the ability to build coalition, and the ability to apply new knowledge to unique problems. The emphasis in this is really focused on the ability to work together with others who are coming from very different places in their training and expertise, and find ways to build communities of innovators and put those together, those various silos of information, into new ways to produce knowledge and expertise. Other researchers have considered power skills that will enable new users to be proficient in the use of artificial intelligence. Some propose that basic coding skills are becoming extremely valuable, perhaps even essential for all types of professions, not just programmers. And in fact, in the United States, recent college graduates who were newly minted degrees in computer programming studies are struggling to find jobs because their training did not teach them how to incorporate AI into their computer programming systems. These experts also focus on the soft skills like communication and teamwork as essential and are becoming more important than ever before. The human attributes needed to guide and control artificial intelligence are creativity and innovation. Specifically, how to modify and customize AI code, how to combine AI with human creativity for new content creation, how to develop workflow automation, how to supervise approaches to classification, clustering, and manipulation of data. Those are some of the skills and performances that are becoming embedded into university programs that use AI in scripting and programming. The key is continuous learning and adapting the new tools throughout your career. So the future of our educational systems will be greatly impacted by artificial intelligence. What we're seeing right now is that K-12, and that's primary and secondary programs, especially, is the advent of individualized tutors. So Salman Khan from the Khan Academy has been a thought leader, projecting ways to implement personalized training programs to help students that have specific unmet learning needs. This is going to open the door for many types of learners that have been experiencing barriers in our educational systems. AI can support learners who cannot physically access places or who have experienced cultural barriers or simply benefit from supplemental learning. AI will impact our educational objectives, where we're going with education. The goals will be focused on training students to be able to check the accuracy of the findings of artificial intelligence, and very importantly, to identify if content has been developed exclusively by AI. I am most interested in project-based learning that supports the development of those T-shaped learners that I talked about previously, where collaborative groups of students are going to be working together to solve real-world problems. The point again is that the versatility and adaptability will be the most important outcomes to support workforce development in the age of AI. There are several examples of AI currently being used as virtual tutors. So Carnegie Learning, Math IA, and Google Socratic are currently available and being implemented in schools today. Duolingo and Babbel provide individualized practice in language learning. And exam proctoring is possible using webcams and microphones, which will enable testing and examinations of from the convenience of home. Finally, looking at the changes to AI enhancement in learning, there are several barriers and possible solutions for this. So AI is expensive. It can be expensive. It can be difficult for the electricity that is required to do that, and we've got to find solutions for that. Government funding is going to be required. Data privacy concerns are going to be things that we'll have to consider. We're going to need robust privacy policies. Resistance to change will be an issue, where open discourse about the benefits and the risks, and then limited training will be augmented through multiple training programs that will happen repeatedly for young students. And then algorithm bias, where we're going to have to be careful that we're looking at transparency in algorithms. As Dr. Gargar mentioned, conferences like this one is the solution. Having discussion across content areas where we're talking about how we may all be influenced by artificial intelligence will enable this next generation to succeed in an AI world. And I would like to thank the organizing committee and members of this group for the opportunity to speak to you today. Okay, so I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kathy, for your presentation. I'm sure that students and also all the audience have so many questions, but let them keep the questions until the question and answer session. Thank you, Dr. Kathy. Big applause to Dr. Kathy. Thank you. All right. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now we still have one more guest speaker. And of course, we have already invited Dr. Nico Irawan from Thailand. And before we start his presentation, let me introduce him. Yeah, so you know and you understand why we also invite him to come to this international seminar. So, Dr. Nico Irawan, you are here already, Dr. Nico?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, thank you. Welcome, Dr. Nico. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for the second opportunity here.
Second opportunity.
But now I speak from Malaysia.
You speak from Malaysia. Yes. You have, if I'm not mistaken, you've got an invitation and work together with the Prime Minister
Yes, yes.
Malaysia?
Yeah, for today,
Mhm.
yeah, since yesterday I fly to Malaysia, so that's why I think I speak from Malaysia and God willing that Alhamdulillah that we can have on time, so that's why I can join on time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so
Welcome.
much. Okay, so audience, I think now I have to introduce who Dr. Nico is. Yeah, I'm sure you would like to know about his background. All right, Dr. Nico Irawan, MPD. Yeah, so his activities as a teacher and educator at a state university in Bangkok, Thailand. And sometimes he also teaches domestically, namely in the Republic of Indonesia, such as invitations at several universities in East Java, Central Java, West Java, and also in Jakarta. In Bangkok, he teaches Indonesian language, business negotiation, marketing, consumer attitude in ASEAN, business legality, and general English. And okay, yeah, he usually serves as a guest lecturer for English, business promotion, Thai culture, global economics, and preparing for MEA and others. He is also involved in the field of international relations due to his passion for meeting new people. Yeah, gaining insights from each person's experiences and collaborating in the field of educational promotion, both domestically and abroad. His activities besides teaching includes connecting educational collaboration in several countries such as Southeast Asia, Asia, and Europe, and the UK. Currently, yeah, he lives in the land of the white elephant, Thailand, imparting his knowledge as an educator in a higher education institution in Bangkok. He also acts as a link for Indonesian students who want to engage in activities such as student exchanges, study tours, cultural introduction, and studying abroad. And he also links schools or universities in Indonesia to collaborate with schools or universities abroad. He has established partnership with Thailand, China, Japan, Korea, United Kingdom, and Taiwan. And he still wishes to expand bilateral relationship with other countries so that the younger generation of Indonesia can have the opportunities to learn about foreign cultures and study them to enhance their knowledge and insights. Wow, okay, interesting. So, Dr. Nico Irawan, I think now it's your turn to explain about your knowledge and skills about artificial intelligence, yeah, especially in business. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Nico Irawan. Yeah, Dr. Nico, this
Thank you so
floor is
much,
yours.
Miss Debbie. Okay, let me share screen here.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody here. The Honorable, the President of STIKOM Cipta Karya Informatika Jakarta, Dr. Mesra, and the Honorable Miss Debbie. Yeah, we always meet again, yeah, in many events such as the conference and seminar here. Thank you so much. And the Honorable for the guest speaker from Philippines, Dr. Filomeno, Dr. Kathleen from USA, nice to see you, and your presentation is very nice. And also Dr. Filomeno and the Honorable for student and participant here. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm happy to sit in here and sharing about the artificial intelligence on business innovation. I think we know that the innovation and business and now is related to the AI technology. Even my student nowadays, we concern about AI. In Thailand also nowadays concern about AI. Maybe so far when we talk about the education, I think we relate with the ChatGPT. But now I think AI is not only ChatGPT, but also many apps such as Gemini and Meta AI and others. But now I would like to talk about the global about AI, especially how to increase our concern about business innovation. We know that in 2025, I think we are in the life of future. We can say what our dream previous years ago, I think now is happened, such as AI technology. And the question is, what is AI? Why AI now massive? And every sector or even business now using AI. And like when people work nowadays, we can work at home by using AI based on our innovation nowadays. So that's why when we concern and we discuss about what is artificial intelligence, or it's like a computer with the ability to duplicate. I think in my opinion, AI is like a machine learning, like the natural processing language. So AI is like the system to summarize what the database already existing in the Google or in Yahoo or other social media, such as, for example, we always update, for example, we always update or actualize ourselves in social media. AI can read in the system that, oh, it's about Nico, for example, it's about Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, and others. So that's why AI is very booming. And in the business innovation nowadays, AI is used to make money. For example, when we create the books, we can use AI. When we do the make it easy or simple things about the product, we can use AI like design. Like last 2 weeks, I did the design like a house designing by AI. I think the results are very good. So that's why we can say the people, procedure, hardware, software, data, and AI is the machine learning. So why AI become the popular nowadays? It's like we can talk about what is AI, machine that replicate human-like thinking. I think human being still being the human being, but AI is try to adopt or adapt about the people thinking. But AI cannot think alone. AI should have the database in the Internet of Things. Like when you have post everything in the Google, this is AI can read. But if you don't post anything in the Google, like Facebook, Instagram, I think I cannot read. Even I'm trying to test about I would like to find my old friend 20 years ago. I never meet until now. AI cannot find it because they cannot detect about the information from Google or Gemini. So that's why I think human being still being the human being, but AI still AI. It means that AI just machine learning, like we can say using sample data to train the program, like a machine learning and neural network, like based on the computer system here. But AI can work as long as we connect to the Internet of Things. So even you have the expand computer or others, or maybe the system are very expert, but you don't have any Internet of Things to support. I think AI cannot read. So that's why the point is Internet of Things. So AI can implement as the NLP. We can say the natural language processing. Or we also have a robotic. Now AI can monitor or can operate by robotic, like a machine that can assist people without actual human involvement. Like now, for example, we know that the CCTV we can see from a distance. Yeah, nowadays we can see, like I have CCTV in my home in Indonesia. I can see my home from Thailand. Sometimes I check the information, but there is the Internet of Things here. Even my CCTV, no AI, but I think I can see from Thailand, like how many distance is as long as we have the internet connection. So we can see the definition of artificial intelligence, like the historical context. We can see the evolution. Actually, AI already appear in the mid 20th century, but nowadays AI is more popular because so many people use this. We can see the history of AI, like since 1950. I think it's already 75 years ago, right? That AI already implement, but AI already adopt or adapt nowadays because after post-COVID, like post-COVID-19, or we can say postmodernism, everything is simple, and people create something to make easy things or to make flexible. Like 1980, we have the expert system, deep learning by AlexNet, and chat GPT, or not GPT, GPT, yeah, GPT 23. But before is that more conference, this is the history of AI. But everything is AI. Like last time we have the chat GPT-3, but it's not too popular. This is during COVID-19. But now we have the multimodal agentic AI. So I think based on the history here, and also there are the expert one. So AI actually already implemented several years ago until since 1642 here, and then 1837 AI tried to adopt here by machine since the machine. But now 2025 already massive here. And evolution AI here we see from 19 turning purposes text until ChatGPT launch like nowadays. ChatGPT launch, but so far I like using Gemini AI also more complete, but ChatGPT also still completed. And current trends in 2025 we have AI and robotic. So we can operate robot from a distance. And now in China, like the case study in China, I saw the news CNN last time that in China, one manufacturer or one factory tried to change from the human resource to robot resource. It means that robotic, you can use AI to operate the production, or they can have massive production. But what about the battery? The battery, I think, have long last. But when the robot is already in the drop battery or low battery, they can just by themselves. I think it's simple. But sometimes the problem is about the future, about the job. If everything operated by AI, what about the human resource? So this is our thinking. Last time in the previous seminar, I already talked about the condition in the future. If everybody use AI, what happen about the human being? Human being still human being, but how to compete the job each other. So that's why we can see the types of AI, like based on the narrow AI and general AI. But the narrow AI, like using voice recognition. I think when you use iPhone, you previous years ago before massive now, iPhone tried to launch about the biometric or Face ID, but now Face ID used in many sectors, such as when you know in train, yeah, KAI. Also now after booking, you just no need to check with the citizen card, but directly based on the Face ID. So now it's massive here using the technology. And top four techniques of artificial intelligence like this, machine vision. Now this machine vision. Now AI can detect you, who are you, as long as you always posting, share the information in the social media, AI can know you about the condition. Like you mentioned, you type my name, for example, you can AI can read about you. And also if you always posting in the website also, AI also can detect you that you are popular or what's your job. I think everything is simple. So looking for the people is very simple. And like this is the AI. We can see the predictive analytic, deep learning, machine learning, text to speech, speech vision, and NLP expert system, brain opinion, and robotic AI. So we'll see the defining generative AI based on artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. Generative AI can help you to read and translate or interpret about the image, or we can say video or code something. When you put the picture in ChatGPT, AI can read what you want based on your prompt. So we'll see the important in modern business like competitive advantage and market relevance nowadays. I think now our job is, borderless. Like even you are in Indonesia or I'm in Thailand or I'm in Malaysia, I think now is borderless. So that's why we can make a business based on AI and innovation, depend on our creation exactly. So that's why when people said that, oh, it's hard to find a job, actually it's not hard to find a job. Actually our target is to make money. So if you have the dream or encouragement to make money, I think it's easy to get a job, because job no need to find, but no need to look for, but job is created. So using AI think we can create the job. For the benefit of AI in business, such as efficiency, productivity, enhance customer experience, improve quality control, cost saving, and ROI, improve decision making, and competitive advance. So here we see the importance of AI in integration, like better decision making here, competitive advancement, advantage, yeah, scalable, and flexibility. So in this part, I think I would like to share about what is AI in business, what is hot in latest research, such as business implication and human implication. But in the social community or social and society, I think AI now is used for creating the job in the simple or the local way. But in the national way or the massive way, I think AI to operate and monitor everything, every condition, such as the hologram and AI for the business production and others, or maybe to operate the company and make money easy. Like you can see, long time ago, several years ago, that payment always use cash money, but now payment is used the barcode, or we can say QRIS, popular in Indonesia, or in Thailand also Thai QR also. We can use a transaction by Thai QR. So it's very simple. No, like money not appear or not real, but you have money, but you can have a transaction. This is also the work of the AI. So in the business, I think AI can innovate, can driven, and AI and business can increase our income, of course. So like if you are expert or you are good at the innovation, I think just stay at home. I always speak to my student in the university that I think nowadays is simple way or simple life, because you no need to work in the company. You come from the morning until afternoon until evening and take overtime. But now you can work at home and you can make money, and you can also shopping, because I try to share my philosophy class and also I try to relate to the business class. I think now everybody can have money based on their creation. So that's why you are not worried about to look for the job. But if you really want to increase your career and show off your image, that okay, you can find a job. But for me, I myself also, I like to make benefit or make money even at home, because our life is, yeah, we need to increase our future of good life based on our job or our income, something. So that's why I think AI and business can relate each other. But for young generation, I think it's better to use, or maybe you are still university student, I think it's better for you to start from now. So you don't need to wait about, oh, I cannot find a job because the job is not related with me. Actually, please do not always mention about to look for the job. The job can be created by you. Like IA for target marketing, smart supply chain, smart operation. This is try to just the implementation about AI. Like the machine learning, predictive, analytic, and data processing is the process of AI. Like you will see the supervised machine learning, unsupervised. This is type of machine learning here. So how does machine learning works? Like such as from training data, training ML algorithm, acceptable. So this is to create the information. But sometimes AI is not the only trusted, because AI is just AI. AI just compile the data and information, but AI not sometimes is not to be valid. So that's why in doing the research, I think please do not use AI fully. You can use AI just for the specific reason, because you need to try to summarize and try to paraphrase and synthesize about the information from AI. This is good way. So that's why AI, when the student use AI for research, I think it's not too good. And I can help you. This is the customer interaction, content generation, and how to NLP working here from the text, input and data collection, and also model selection and training here. So, and robotic and automation, manufacturing efficiency, and supply chain management. I think the supply chain management AI is can helpful and can benefit here. Like benefit of robotic process automation here, accuracy, low technical barrier, reliability, productivity, and improve employee morale. I think we can use AI for upgrade our business. And the impact of robotic, I think, to make the efficiency. Yeah, we know that because robotic, sometimes our job is replaced by a robot. I think it's like human being compete with robot. But actually, it's okay for nowadays for flexibility because as a businesswoman or businessman, I think can expand the business based on the condition nowadays. But sometimes it's our, challenge about, especially for young teenager when after graduate, to find a job. Now the challenge is robot. So in the next is the impact of business operation, like automation, decision, and cost reduction, and time management, of course, and how can AI increase business efficiency? Yeah, simple, auto simple, inform speed up. So we need to speed, we need to have more speed, especially to, to solve the problem or to increase our profit. For example, I think we can use it. And data-driven enhanced decision making based on data-driven strategy and risk assessment. So here, how can AI be used to improve business strategy, such as assess current capabilities, develop an AI business strategy, enhance data management and analytics until collaborate with expert one. And innovation in business and service like customized solution. So AI always have a good solution. I also subscribe some AI such as for research, for example, I need AI to read and to summarize what the article publication inform. Because sometimes if I read, I think it takes time. But if to make understand easily, I think I use AI, but not to use for AI research. AI research is different mindset or different way. But I think for business, I think I use AI to create the innovation. For example, I use Canva, for example, to make the flyer, innovative flyer. So I try to make everything because I also have foundation in Indonesia. I have the English course and I sometimes I use to design or something because, and to promote also, to promote our business in Indonesia about English course. So now we have many partnership with some hotel, such as 5-star hotel and 4-star hotel to train about English. So this is my strategy to make business innovation, and I use AI to increase our profit here. Such as now we can see the future impact of AI, such as now is the digitalization, of course, very helpful, and for improvement, reorganization, and this is innovation also used in AI. So ethical consideration, many AI also help addressing how AI system collect, store, and utilize personal data, emphasizing the important data protection and bias in AI system. So here, based on the ethical and legal and mitigation of bias transparency, security, robotic cognition, accountability, transparency, inclusion, and planning. So many challenges based on the technical challenge, data quality, highlighting the significance of high quality and discussing the complexities involved, and challenge of AI application like data privacy. Now we can take data. Actually, sometimes privacy is cannot be private nowadays. Like you, for example, you update the status in the Instagram or in TikTok or in Facebook or maybe in WhatsApp about your activity. Nowadays, I think everybody can see you. Oh, for example, Nico now is still in Indonesia. Oh, Nico is still in Thailand. Oh, Nico now have class with this university, for example. So that's why I think privacy is easy to open. So AI can read it. Well, like a mobile phone, they have the Face ID. I think AI also can read it. So we always be careful about it. But for the implication for workforce, job displacement, and skill gap, I think, yeah, so many people can be skillful. Like literacy, our literacy increase because we always read and we can find the information easily. So for the next is about the case study of AI in business, like in industry such as a healthcare like doctor also operate the patient. So it is very useful using AI. So we can see what's the disease inside. So very innovative. Automotive, manufacturing, energy, oil, education, and hospitality, finance, retail, or e-commerce and logistics, also across industry. So many industry like food tech, manufacturing, fashion maybe, or real estate, travel. Like now, this you use your mobile phone to, to book, you can use it. And hospitality, information technology, and others. So AI application in business analyze vast amounts of data, automate process, make informed and data-driven. Yeah, this is about the AI application in business. So successful implementation, tech industry example, and retail sector innovation. Yeah, like the Google or Microsoft also effectively utilize AI for product development. And lesson learned is means the strategies for success and common pitfall, like successful business share common strategies, including data analytics, fostering an innovation-driven culture, and implementing scalable AI solution. And so featurekan AI like emerging technology. In emerging technology, use AI to increase our career or to increase your profit, your business. So that's why so many young teenagers nowadays work from home. Work from home is very simple. Creative or innovative and every activity like a predictive for business innovation here, like transform from the existing and from or like we can say offline into online or on-site into online. So for the next is the role student in AI evolution. Nowadays, I think the system in the school now, the AI can appear like a hologram, like we can see augmented reality. So AI can teach the student based on the real condition, like or AR and VR, virtual reality. So now they develop AI for the classroom and education opportunities, relevant courses on online learning. I think now become the essential, become the important. Nowadays, study can be from a distance. Like today, we have a Zoom meeting and we have communicated from a distance, not only in one country, but also in other countries, like Dr. Katin from US and Dr. Fedino from Philippines. So several countries, we can meet each other by Zoom meeting. So that's why sometimes I'm thinking about the COVID-19 several years ago that if there is no COVID, maybe whatever the technology can be advanced or not, there is a big question. But sometimes COVID-19 can give the measurable or can give the bad issue at that time. So many people die because of coronavirus. But sometimes when we look back again, think back again about the condition here, nowadays is very massive, high technology. Even the car or electric car also now launched in many countries in Indonesia, in Thailand also some people use electric car. So it's efficient and the system also so advanced. So that's why in education, rework example like using Google or Spiral AI, this is just an example for education. For advantage, of course, engage student engagement, predictive analytics, generative AI for adaptive learning, and this is the improved collaboration. And AI in education like environment, learners, technology, education stage, and also research design. This is just combination. So career path in AI, try to emerging roles for you, for young teenager. I think don't worry about after you graduate, what should you do? The most important is how to make money, not how to find a job. Job is okay, you can find a job, but the essence of working is you find a job for to make money, right? So that's why I think I suggest you, based on my experience, I think try to innovate, try to create a job, not find a job. And then for the career opportunity, such as business, intelligent developer, big data, data mining, software. If you work, I think you study in STIKOM, you learn about these categories. I think about to be a software agent, like my uncle also work for website or software like a system information. I think he expert in information. So I think nowadays because we are in the AI era, so that's why you can use or you can be the skillful person by technology. And the last is about conclusion here. So AI contribute to education, such as customized student support system, instruction facilitation, effective research work, predictive analytics, tracking students' performance, self-learning, and various learning pathway. And summaries for this impact on business model, integration of emerging technologies is reshaping traditional business models, and future outlook is anticipating trend in technology and business professionals with the foresight to navigate and invest the future landscape. So AI life cycle here for business and problem understanding, deployment and monitoring, planning and design, and model setup and training. So that's why for students, industry AI technology, try to contribute and try to always innovate. Otherwise, and culture of innovation, try to do best over and over and try to adaptability. So that's why if you cannot adapt your behavior, I think you will left behind. So I think the benefit AI engagement, now is 24 hours availability and the job come by themselves. So I think daily life, AI very useful, and embracing change, lifelong learning, of course, we need to do it. So how you encourage innovation, experimentation, learning, and smart risk-taking is critical in transforming organization. And teaching, experiencing, experimenting, and research-based learning, and training and certification. The habit of life learning is try to study and learn more and more. So this is the start for lifelong learning until you growing up and then you old and you pass away. Even 1 minute before pass away, you still learning. This is lifelong learning. Thank you so much. I hope that my material can reach you all. Thank you so much, Mikabi.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Nico Irawan. Wow. Okay. That is the very brief explanation about how the AI can also develop us, especially in business. Yeah. Okay. Next, I think all of the audience has already reminded me to ask questions. So now we will go to question and answer sessions. To all of the audience, students, lecturers, and all the participants, we would like to, please you to give questions. For the first round, I would like to provide you for 3 questions. 3 questions. Please, you can mention your name and also the questions, and who do you want to ask the questions to? Yes, please. For the first round, there will be 3 questions. Yes, from the students, maybe. Yeah, students of STIKOM. Any questions? Because just now I heard there are quite many students who want to ask. Yeah, they are really curious to know about the AI. Yes, please. Any questions? Iqbal?
Hello,
Yeah. Yes, please.
my name is Sugiono.
Sugiono, yes, please.
Yeah, I'm
Your
from
question.
STIKOMCKI, Miss.
Yes, from STIKOMCKI, yeah.
About the AI, concerning about the opportunities or threats. I think both of them.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, I think make of them make a trouble and make a happy. like this, the opportunities
Mhm.
is good for businessmen,
Right.
but the threat is not good for the people. Of course, the businessman can make a job or business for the IE,
Mm.
but the threat for the people very, very sad. Maybe the people can make for employer, and then there is a big crazy about the AE. For
Mm.
example, there are many people for the job, but unfortunately, suddenly AE appear for the job and change the people's employer. So I think there is a weak and strong about the AE. So what can I do for you, Miss? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the question is clear, yeah. So Mr. Sugiono, yeah, from STIKOM CKI, yeah, you said that AI probably can bring us to the negative and positive ones. Negative one probably is for the people because many people think that AI can replace, yeah, or substitute people to be employees. So make our people to become unemployed, something like that, yeah. And AI also can bring positive, especially for business. So, yeah, to all of the experts, yeah, any idea for this? Yeah, maybe we can help Mr. Sugiono to answer this question.
Okay.
Who would like to answer first? Mhm.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, Miss, maybe Dr. Gargal, you would like to answer first the
Yes,
question?
yes,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful question. You
Thank
like
you.
creating a balance is always important. Like in business, while the businessmen focus on efficiency and productivity, there's also a need to respect the human resource.
Yeah.
And therefore, when we talk about it, that's why there is an ethical consideration always with the use of AI in business and industry. And therefore, the human person should always be respected, even if the owner of the business will like to be efficient and to be productive and to earn more money. The
Yeah.
human person should always be protected because any human life is always sacred.
That's right.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Gargar. Yeah, probably maybe Dr. Kathleen. Dr. Kathleen?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. It's a very interesting question and one that I think about a great deal. And I think that there are potential perils of AI in terms of all the things mentioned, you know, human losing positions to AI and having to retrain. I think that AI is here. And I don't think that there's much that we can do about changing it. I think we need a cadre of young people who will step in and work to control AI so that it works to the benefit of humanity. But it certainly has the potential to be worrisome. And so I think that you raise a very interesting point, and I'm glad that you're interested in it. I think it's something that we all have to think about and try to protect humanity, what makes us human, and to be in charge of life on the planet.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kathleen. Yeah, so we need young people to control. Yes, yeah, we do agree. I think yeah, we need the people to control, and also we need also kind of humanity. Yeah, humanity. Thank you, Dr. Kathy. And then we go to Dr. Irawan, Dr. Nico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Thank you for the question. I think, yeah, like I mentioned before, I think so massive AI, maybe in the future we can have a competition with AI. But like there is a note that human beings still expert than AI because AI just read the database based on the condition and the job also can replace. But now sometimes I'm worried about the future, but I think no worried about future because human being can still create something uh, because they are more innovative than the machine because we cannot take only one side, but also we can take for many sides, such as manufacturer. Like the company nowadays try to change because they want businessmen try to find the efficiency. Yeah, I agree with this case study or statement. Yeah, to minimize the production or minimize the payment or others, they try to use AI. But of course, we still need human being or people to operate AI. I think AI cannot run by themselves. We still need the people to understand. We need the people to monitor also how, for example, robotic. Only the energy from the people may be decreased because AI or robot can replace. But I think the intelligence, I think human being or people are still smarter than AI. But try to use AI based on the beneficial or advantage only. Do not use AI in the bad things. Like nowadays, I think in Indonesia still not massive about the company human being change into robot because a high cost also to create a robot. But just be in case if the company in the country already can create the robot and can make the robotic massively, I think yeah in the future businessmen come to that area. So I think so far just not be worried about the condition about AI. If we would like to be independent, especially for students would like to get the profit using AI to create a job, not easy, not always wait for looking for the job. This is my opinion. So that's why
Yeah.
everything human being still can be monitored by for AI. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nico. Yeah. So, yeah, Mr. Sugiono, yeah, you
Yeah.
have already got
Okay.
the answer from three experts. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Dr. Nico has already said that no worried about the future, no worried about the future, especially about the innovative, etc. As long as we can be wiser, yeah, more wise and see from both sides. Yeah, not only from the negative side, but also the positive one. Okay, I think now I will go to the second round. To the second round, there will be three more questions. There will be three more questions. Yeah. Who would like to ask questions?
Sutisna from Indonesia, from Stikom.
Yeah. Okay. Bapak Sutisna. All right. Yes,
Okay, thank
please.
you, Miss Baby. I want to ask to all
All speakers.
speakers, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think in conclusion, AI is just a method, right? Not an application. It can be applied in the all areas of life. Recording by introduction from for any speaker, all speaker, yeah. And number two, how can we reduce the risk of AI misuse among the younger generation? We know that the younger generation is very attractive to handling and any jobs. Yeah. But in any cases in Indonesia, a younger generation make the criminal criminal by using the AI, maybe for the make the benefit for his. And number three, how widespread is the implementation of AI in your country? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sutisna. Yeah, you have three questions, but it's okay, right? The first is you are asking about the methodology and the application. Yeah, how it can run and how it can be implemented in the AI. And the second question is how can we reduce, especially about the implementation of AI for young generations, because young generation, as you know, that maybe they are very attractive, but they are also sometimes very sensitive, yeah, in doing the criminal issues. And the third is about how is the implementation of AI in your country. Yeah, we have three countries here, yeah, from America, Philippines, and also Thailand. All right, thank you for the question. And now I go to the experts. Who would like to answer first? Mhm. Yeah, who would like to answer first? Maybe Dr. Gargar again? Or
Yes.
Dr. Yes,
So,
Dr. Gargar, please.
firstly, there is always a need for collaboration. Collaboration between government, the industry or the business sector, and the institutions or the academe. Why? Because for the government, the government has to assure us of protective policies, policies that will ensure the welfare of all components concerned. On the part of the industry, while we need to create a balance between the use of AI and at the same time respecting the human resource, the business sector, as it's true in the business sector, what is the focus? The focus is always on productivity in terms of revenues. Then we need to make sure that these revenues that we earn would not also jeopardize the human resource in the industry. And thirdly, in the part of institutions in the academe, while we need to work and we need to look at the industry as we prepare our students, as mentioned by Dr. Irawan, we should not train our students anymore to become employees or workers, but these students should be able to come to generate work and to implement not only becoming an employee in the future, but creating a job for others in the future. In other words, once this collaboration exists, and once this collaboration is respected by these components, the government, the industry, and the academe, then everybody would have a better way of saying that AI is actually for everybody. Why? Regulatory frameworks are established and ethical considerations are respected. And therefore, if this is done, international cooperation is always promoted. And we would have a happy world, globally peaceful, and we share the resources of this earth among all of us from the different nations of the world.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gargar. Yeah, Dr. Gargar has already answered the question. Yeah, as you know, just now Dr. Gargar said that in business sector, the focus is always productivity, productivity. Yeah, but while we need to look for industry, and we should not train our students to be employee anymore, but to create a job. That is also one of the most important thing for us. Okay, next, who would like to answer? Dr. Kathleen?
Yes.
Yes, Dr. Kathleen, please.
First, I would just like to say how important that last point is, and I really want to thank Dr. Erwan and Gargar for highlighting the idea that we need to be creators of new systems. I just think it's a brilliant concept, and I'm so glad you're saying it. I think in terms of the risks to young people, that also, I think guidance came through Dr. Gargar's conversation about regulatory frameworks, where we have to build coalitions between government, industry, and academia about how we're going to create the parameters of a safe AI environment and work through those kinds of systems. What's happening in the United States right now is some early use of AI, but so much of our effort is about creating the infrastructure to be able to, build these massive farms, where this will be actually housed, the electricity required for that. So that's I think the biggest push right now in AI in the United States is about generating the power and building the infrastructure for physical plants.
Thank you, Dr. Kathleen, for your answer. So, just now, Dr. Katie said that collaboration is very important between government and also the academic, as well as the private sectors. And in the USA, creating the infrastructure is still becoming big efforts. For us until now. Okay, I go to Dr. Irawan, Dr. Nico.
Yeah, okay. I think a good summary from Dr. Kathleen and Dr. Gargar. I think, I agree with them about the collaboration between government and the policy and also the people here. And do not think about the implementation AI and makes the horrible situation, especially to make a job. But AI just force us to create something new. So that's why I think every day is creation and every day is innovation. So I think based on creation and innovations, we can move forward. Even in Thailand also, nowadays people try to create with the technology and everybody use the smartphone with the high technology nowadays. Even the vehicle also nowadays. So forward, I think the function of creation and innovation bring the people flexible and simple and easy everything. So AI create everybody and motivate and encourage everybody to be flexible. This is my answer about the AI, and the factor nowadays is just move forward because every day is innovation. Every day is changing like a wind of change. This is me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nico. Dr. Nico also emphasized about the collaboration between the government institutions and also the academy. It's very important because our young generation is also, will be probably determined by the policies from the academician and the government. And also, just now, Dr. Nico also answer the question using the case of Thailand. In Thailand, Dr. Nico said that everybody tries to use technology, and AI create and motivate everybody to move forward. Okay. So, like Dr. Nico said in his presentation just now, don't worry about the AI. Don't worry that we will lose the job. Actually, not every single case, not everything can be implemented by AI. Of course, we still need humanity. Okay, I think we still have one more round, then this will be the last. So this round also will be for three questions. And this will be the last. So everybody, let's try to raise your hands and use this opportunity to discuss something with the experts. Okay. Yes, please.
Elena from
Okay.
Let us
Yes, please.
To contribute to artificial intelligence when they work with that. And then my question, in what ways can students prepare themselves to contribute to the evolution of AI and innovation in the world? Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I would like to clarify the question. Yeah. Zulfasha, you are asking in what ways can students prepare themselves to contribute effectively to the evolutions of AI and innovation in the workplace? Okay, that is your question, yeah? All right, so, yeah, anyone would like to answer first? Dr. Garga, back to you.
Yes. Young people today are curious.
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
people today will like to conquer the world. Young people today would think that the world is not enough because of their idealism and their desire to explore more as they understand themselves along the way. Curiosity is a positive sign, and being idealistic to contribute something to the world is a beautiful sign of a young person. And as young persons would explore and see the realities, then we should also have in them and their hearts the basic values that we need to learn. One value that we need to learn is that everything on this earth is for everybody. It's for the benefit of everyone. Another value that we need to learn is that we share. We share this benefit to each one. And applying this to new technologies driven by the innovations, driven by the then we have to say that these young people now have to have the proper attitude to consider as they experience the realities of life. Yeah, like being scientific in our approach is good. Being investigative in our approach is also good. Exploring what we could explore is very good. However, there are values that we need to learn along the way. Just like there is no government which is perfect. There is no institution which is perfect. There is no industry which is perfect. And it is the challenge of young people now to fill in what they had experienced in today's world. In other words, EI is good. EI could bring productivity, could bring a good life, but there are limits to this. And these limits would be our ethical considerations when we consider others, when we consider other people, so that this generation will continue to survive and continue to live to make this world a beautiful place for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Gargar. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Gargar has already answered questions like young people today are really curious, as we know that everywhere, not only in Asia, not only in Indonesia, but maybe in the entire world. Yeah. And the basic, yeah, value, like Dr. Gargar said, yeah, the most important thing that we can share the benefit to each one. Yeah. And as we know that no institution which is perfect, so we need young generation to fill in. Okay, thank you, Dr. Gargar. Is it understandable, useful? Yeah. Okay, we can go to maybe Dr. Kathleen. Dr. Kathleen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Still the same question.
yeah, thank you, Dr. Gargar. That was fascinating. I really enjoyed your response. I think that one advantage that young people have over other generations is their versatility, their adaptability. And I think that one of the themes that has come through all the presentations tonight for me, today, morning for you, is the idea that we need to collaborate, that we need to be open to meeting one another across disciplines, across ideas, how we can use AI to enhance humanity, to enhance all of us. I love the idea that you focused on ethics and having that ethical basis to help decision making. I think that was a very important point. So I think that's it's here. AI is here, and we need to learn to live with it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Kathy. Yeah. So Dr. Kathy has already mentioned that versatility and adaptability is the two important aspects, yeah, especially in facing the AI. And also, again, collaboration. Collaboration is very important, as Dr. Nico and Dr. Garga said. Yeah, we can use AI, yeah, in collaborating with many sectors like government officials, academy, and also private sectors. And again, Dr. Katie, emphasize the ethical issues is very important for us to concern ethical basis. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Dr. Katie. And then we go to Dr. Nico. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the questions. And in what way we can have a good AI? Actually, AI is like a machine learning, like I mentioned before. But I agree with Dr. Katie about the adaptability. I think nowadays not everybody can understand AI, even AI already massive, because AI massive in education, AI massive in business. But AI for daily life, I think not too many people also use it, especially like this is the case study from my parents also. My parents is around 60 years up, and then my father especially, my father cannot use a WhatsApp, only using WhatsApp for communication, only calling and receiving calling and reading the message. So even typing also, he cannot do it. So that's why I think, like the case study for my parents, I think that even chatting or others message, WhatsApp messenger cannot. What about AI? For what AI? And when I talk about AI to my parents, I think they don't know what is it AI. So I think, so that's why I think do not talk too much about AI with me, they said to me. So that's why I think depend on the people here. But for young generation, use AI to increase, to improve our future career. But now using AI to create the job, to make the benefit. So the future is not empty, or we cannot mention about emptiness, about, oh, I cannot have the job. Sometimes I analyze some young generation, young teenager, always worried about, oh, I cannot find a job, I cannot find a job. Please do not always mention about look for the job, but try to create a job. Now I give the case study to my student, like my PhD student also. I think when you study, when you study in the business and you study about education, something, this is your good way to create for you the job nowadays, and they understand. So in what ways AI for implementation? I think, in my opinion, everybody can implement AI as long as you have a mobile phone, you have a smartphone, and of course you have internet connection. No internet connection, you cannot run very well. So for me, for young generation also, I suggest you to always adapt in this era, because maybe after this we go to 2026 and everything is different. Technology, of course, different. I don't know after AI technology what happened, because like 5 years ago when we talk about industry revolution 4.0, but maybe nowadays we are in the 5.0, we don't know, because now it's massive technology. So that's why, in my opinion and suggestion, I think just be ready for future. And what about future? Actually, future is now. So when you explain about, oh, I want to reach my dream in the future, actually, please start from now, because we cannot mention about how, what is, where, when is future. Future is not, in my opinion, because as long as you do best for now, you will do best for future. This is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nico. Yeah, so Dr. Nico has already emphasized also that even though now not too many people use AI in daily life, especially for the senior citizens, yeah, but for the young generation, to use AI is very important to improve the future career. Yeah, that's why, as Dr. Nico said, that don't always think about looking for a job, but try to create a job. Yeah, by using the AI, you can also create a job. So by doing so, you'll be ready for the future. I hope this can answer your question. Yeah. Well, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think, yeah, that was our session. Yeah, with very interesting discussion, and also it's very useful for us, especially not only for young generation, but for us also, for the senior citizen. I think it is possible also for us to learn and developing our knowledge in technology. Yeah. Okay, before we end the discussion, let me summarize the discussion today. Um, well, yes, we have three experts today, yeah, and our topic is different, but all of them are talking about AI. So, number one is international cooperation should be promoted to address global challenges posed by AI. And collaboration, again, collaboration between government, industry, and the academy is essential. Through interdisciplinary collaboration and a focus on ethical consideration, AI has the potential to improve many aspects of our lives, while also mitigating potential risks associated with its use. And how to prepare our young generation, especially how to prepare our people to face the AI challenges. Number one is preparing students, could be from elementary schools to know AI, but also at the same time, we can prepare teachers for enhanced learning. And changes in the educational objectives, like versatility and adaptability, are the most important outcome. And the impact of the artificial intelligence on business innovation. The AI can open career opportunities for people. Students are encouraged to actively participate in AI related projects and workshops, fostering practical experience and enhancing their technical skills. By pursuing creative solutions and participating in collaborative projects, students can drive innovation and develop critical thinking necessary for their professional growth. That was the summary for today's discussion. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so before we end, this is a very interesting and very useful topic for us, yeah? And before we end our session today and our event, STIKOM CKI also would like to award the certificates, yeah, to all the speakers. And yeah, we would like to please Dr. Philomeno Gargar, yeah? Dr. Philomeno Gargar. Yeah, this is e-certificate, yeah, but we would like to send you. Yeah, this is the certificate for Dr. Philomeno Gargar. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Dr. Gargar, yeah, we would like to send you later. Yeah. And the second, we also would like to award the certificate to Dr. Kathleen Brown from the United States of America. Yeah, Dr. Kathy, this is your e-certificate. Yeah. and we'll send you. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Most welcome. And the next is also e-certificate for Dr. Nico Irawan. Yeah.
Okay,
Dr.
thank you so
Nico,
much.
this is your.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, so that was our session for today's international seminar conducted by STIKOMCKI, Cipta Karya Informatika. And on behalf of STIKOM Cipta Karya Informatika, I would like to express our great gratitude to the speakers, Dr. Filomeno Gargar from the Holy Child Colleges of Butuan, the Philippines, Dr. Kathleen Brown from Global SEN Academy, USA, and also Dr. Nico Irawan from Thai Global Business Technological College of Thailand. Yeah, thank you very much. And before we end, probably we can have a photo session together with all the participants. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. See you.
Yeah, we can have. All right, one. All right, we can have a photo session together. Yeah, Pak Iqbal, maybe you can give instruction for. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many pages? One page, or 2 pages? Pak Iqbal. Halaman 2 ya. Okay, page 2. Page 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is for page 2. And then, yeah. Okay, all right. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for attending this international seminar. We do hope that we can meet again and in the next future. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you so much. See you again. Thank you so
See
much,
you
baby.
again. See you again.
And also the delegation.
All
See
speakers
you.
and STIKOMCKI.
Dr. Gargar, Kathleen, and student. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See you at the next
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Dokter.
Thank you, Dr. Filomeno.
Terima kasih, terima kasih.
Salamat po.
Sama-sama.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Nico.
Very, very much.
Thank you all the participants. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu dosen dan terima kasih juga mahasiswa STIKOM ya. Terima kasih. Thank you. Sertifikat akan segera dikirimkan. Ya. Thank you.
Jangan lupa teman-teman yang sudah bisa isi absensinya di kolom chat. Bisa akses linknya di kolom chat. Terima kasih.
Ya, teman-teman yang sudah isi absen bisa isi absensinya di kolom chat. Ya, baik. Terima kasih. Ada lagi pengumuman dari panitia? Sudah cukup? Baik Bapak Ibu, terima kasih atas kehadirannya di seminar internasional hari ini. Semoga sehat selalu dan semoga sukses ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih semuanya.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you.